Okay, welcome to today's video. Today I will be doing a sip and paint. I, however, will be sipping on water because I'm super behind on that. All I've had today is coffee, so super behind on that. But I will be painting an owl today because of course I will. I love owls, very important to me, and it seems like something I could do, and I wanted to do something that, you know, if it turns out decent, I would actually want to have like out as a decoration that would like go with everything that I have and things like that. So I decided to do an owl. I think it's gonna be a little frustrating for me. I'm not good at artistic things and drawing things, and I do not like not being good at things. So I foresee myself getting frustrated if it doesn't go well. Here is the setup. Here are all of the, I don't know if you can see, the paint colors I have. See, obviously, I have an owl there. I have another little owl here. They're all over. I have my canvas. It's not that big, as you can see in comparison to my hand. Not that big. I didn't want to do anything too crazy, but I also didn't want to do something that was super small. I got my brushes. I got this little thing that was 98 cents because it looked cool. I have my water that I will be sipping on, not to be confused with the water I will be using to clean the paint brushes. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so the video I will be watching is for this. If you can see it, it's two owls together. But I'm just gonna stick with one and make it bigger. So, I couldn't find any videos of what I wanted, of like an easy, just like one owl, just super easy. They were all like super advanced and not what I'm gonna do. We do have to, she did email us and tell us that we should be talking about how we're feeling more in the video, so that way when we go back and watch them, we can point out our feelings in situations, so that way we know how to handle them and look for them in management situations, so we know how we react. So probably a lot of this is going to be sped up, but I will slow down the parts that I talk about, you know, whenever I get frustrated or overwhelmed. I will slow those down so we can see them. But yeah, okay, let's get started. Am I supposed to wait for this to dry? Okay, so she says to start with the eyes. I think we're supposed to let this dry first, but she didn't, so I assume we're gonna have to let this dry. So we're gonna let this dry for a minute. Well, while we wait for this to dry, I did get a few messages yesterday and this morning about the past two videos, comments, questions, things like that. So I guess we'll wait for this to dry a little bit more. I guess I can answer those now. Okay, so I got a lot of comments giving me, I did get a couple new ideas with this, so thank you for that. I did add those into the sand bucket of ideas that I have. So thank you. Keep those coming if you have any ideas. I got a lot of encouraging comments as well. I did get a question about why my Yeti was at my house versus where I am. So I'm currently filming in Chris's office in his house. Chris is my boyfriend, if you didn't know that or didn't catch that from the videos. So he has more room for me to film, and it's easier with all the light and everything. So I've been filming here mostly for that reason. I did leave my Yeti at my house, so I did have to go back to get that. We probably will be filming something at my house. If I ever pick the makeup one, I'm probably going to film that at my house because that's where all my makeup is. So, yeah, so that's the answer to that. I also got a couple questions about Colin. Colin is our dog. He's a 2-year-old lab pit mix. I think that's right. I also got a question about what exactly this was for, and like I said in the first video, I kind of wasn't paying attention until she said the words, "You have to do a vlog," but I did go back and like read the rubric and read the assignment document that she uploaded on Moodle. So this is the original assignment is pick one thing that you're not good at or want to get better at and document your progress through it to show your emotions and how you would naturally react to stressful situations or things that are different and new and that you're not used to doing on an everyday basis, to kind of gauge what your natural reaction would be, so that way you know it and you can be aware of those things in the professional world, management-wise. So it kind of helps you be more aware of who you are as a manager and how you react to things. Because I know before I had my first management job, I was like, oh, I'm this type of leader, I'm this type of manager. But then once you get in the actual situations, you know, those things do change. So, and you react in ways that you didn't think you would, or things like that. So I do think this is going to be very helpful for people who don't know what kind of manager they are. I also think it's going to be helpful for me because I have changed as a manager over the years. And my first management gig was in 2017. So it's 2021. So obviously, you know, I've had some experience and I have changed as a manager, so I think this is going to be really helpful to see where I was versus where I am, and maybe there's new things I have to worry about and things that I worry about that I don't necessarily have to worry about as much anymore because it's not an issue type of thing. Let's see, is this dry yet? We're getting there. We're getting there. Also, I do want to say thank you so much for all the positive comments that you guys have been messaging me and leaving me. It's really nice because if you know me, I do not like to be pushed outside my comfort zone. I do not like to do things that I am not inherently good at. So this is a really stressful situation for me. So thank you for all the comments and words of encouragement. Really means a lot, and it actually means that people are watching the video, which is part of my grade, so that's super great. Although it does concern me that you guys are watching this video because I didn't think anyone would. Okay, back to the I hate my life. Okay, try this again. See, this is the point where I want someone to physically be here and tell me, like, what I am doing wrong and or right, or what I should be doing, because this is probably wrong. But I don't have that. And it is stressing me out because I don't know if this is what I should be doing. But it's what's happening. I mean, she also has a moon in her drawing, but like hers is, again, her backdrop is black, so it's at night. Mine is not. So this is my final little owl guy. Not as bad as I thought, however, not great. The background is probably my favorite part. I did get frustrated during this more than I have so far. I'm not artistic. I don't like it. I don't like doing things that I'm not good at. I'm not artistic at all. It does not look good. It looks more like a penguin, I would say, than an owl. If I didn't tell you this was an owl, you'd probably be like, oh, what's that penguin doing on a branch? So, I mean, it's not a complete fail. It does look somewhat like an owl, but I feel like there should be something in the background, or like words or something. If I decide to add stuff to it, I'll let you know. Okay, so I did go back and I made green, and I added some leaves, and I added some little birds at the top. I did not put the "Owl always love you" saying on there. Best not make it worse than it is. Alright, so tomorrow's video, time to pick that. Oh boy. I'm not gonna make it through these 2 weeks, I really am not. Okay. Tomorrow is try saying yes to everything for a day.
Good luck with that.
No. No. This is gonna be a fun day tomorrow.